guys, Cody here from Metal Movies. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite magazines, Nintendo Power. This is volume 36, and it features Darkwing Duck. So come on, let's get dangerous! So here it is, issue number 36 of Nintendo Power. Ooh, this one here has a Contra 3 Super review. Let's see how super it really is, I suppose. It says, the source for news and strategies straight from the pros. That was true. Back in the day, this was what everyone needed. Nintendo Power. Everyone had it. Everyone used it. Get more power. Oh, hell yes, I would love to get more power. Do you want to triple your power? Oh, yeah. It's your call. 1-800-255-3700. That number again is 1-800-255-3700. Call now. Punish your father when he gets home. So your Game Boy's missing, again. Who knows where you'll find it? On his workbench in the garage? Under his recliner in the den? In his briefcase on its way home? You've given him his chances. Now it's time for him to get his own Game Boy. He's lucky that it's also time for Father's Day. Remember Dad on June 21st. It's time to lay down the law. Nintendo. Then we've got Tetris, which, by the way, is a totally awesome game. It's definitely not overrated at all. I love that game. So now we have the table of contents. So they used to split it up in 3 sections. You'd have NES, Game Boy, Super NES, then you'd have everything else. Tips from the pros, the info zone, video updates, comics, players forum. God, look at that mug. Oh yeah. What a dude. Oh, one moment. See if I can get this dog ear out. I just got this in the mail, by the way, so I haven't even went through it myself yet. Players polls. This is when the players and subscribers would write into Nintendo Power. You know, it's the letters page. It's usually pretty good. Oh, let's see. These guys won a trip. Oh, they won a Super Nintendo too. Now our feature, Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Yeah, I know, terrible impression, but hey, whatever works. If I enjoy myself, that's all that matters. I am the terror who flaps in the night. I am the winged scourge that pecks at your night. There, I am Darkwing Duck. When the burgeoning city of St. Canard is stricken by criminal occurrences, there's only one dashing costume adventurer who will, dash to the aid of its wary citizens. That eager enemy to all things evil is none other than Disney's Darkwing Duck. And now DW is on his greatest case ever in a thrilling, stimulating, and altogether delightful 7-stage adventure from Capcom. Agents of Foul, the fiendish organization of world larceny, are turning the city upside down with devious deeds. This crime spree has inspired Jay Ganderhooter, the director of Shush, an agency so secret that no one knows what the letters stand for, to call on Darkwing Duck. It's DW's job to track down and take in the pesky perpetrators along with their leader, the sinister Steelbeak. The game captures DW's animated flair to a T and offers a built-in stage select so that the players can begin their adventure in any of the first 3 stages. Got some screenshots. It shows his different weapons and whatever, and what his gun can do. And now it's just going through a walkthrough, you know. don't want to spoil it for you. If you want to get this issue, I don't want to spoil anything, right? Now we move on to Wacky Races. You'd figure it would be a racing game, but no, it was a 2D platformer, based on the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon, of course. Muttley's Manic Maneuver. Oh, by the way, in case I didn't mention it, this issue is from 1992. RoboCop 3. You know, to be honest, I know a lot of people shit on this movie, but honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I love all three RoboCop movies. It's definitely not my favorite out of the three. Definitely not as good as the first two, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It really isn't. You know, I still really like it. I mean, that may just be nostalgia talking because I watched this as a kid, but I can still watch it now and it's still good. Again, another walkthrough. Now, this is the classified information section. This is where they would tell you all the tips and tricks and codes and whatever you could put in for your games. So we've got Thrilla Safari, Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, Maniac Mansion. Oh, by the way, those first two I don't have either one of those. Maniac Mansion, I do have that. Ultra Golf, Super Mario World, who doesn't have that, right? Super Off-Road, Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Sim City, Hal's Hole-in-One Golf, and the Addams Family. And this here is asking people to send in their tips that they find out about games. Now we've got a Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past comic. Yeah, they used to have a bunch of comics in Nintendo Power as well. That was pretty cool, you know. Again, I'm not going to read much of this stuff because I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm just doing a quick overview. Although, honestly, the comics were pretty good. Aghanim. Link, obviously, right? Now we've got Batman Return of the Joker on the Game Boy. It was pretty good, you know, it's not bad. The music is quite good. Again, another walkthrough, right? By the way, this is how they'd show the walkthrough. They'd show, like, all the way through the level, right? Stage 2, Stage 3, 4-in-1 Fun Pack for the Game Boy again. Checkers, Backgammon, Reversey, Work Boy. Yeah, this is thing you could turn your Game Boy into a pocket computer. It was pretty cool, pretty intuitive, but never really got used much. Nintendo Power Awards 91. For graphics and sound, for NES you had Battletoads. For Game Boy, you had Metroid 2: The Return of Samus. And for Super NES, you had Super Mario World. For theme and fun, you had, again, NES Battletoads, Game Boy, Mega Man and Dr. Wily's Revenge, Super NES, Super Mario World. For best challenge, the winner is Ninja Gaiden 3, Metroid 2: Return of Samus, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. For best play control, on NES, Battletoads, Game Boy, Metroid 2: The Return of Samus, and Super NES, Super Mario World. Best multiplayer simultaneous action, Battletoads. Best overall villain, Bowser on Super Mario World. Most innovative game, Final Fantasy II. Best overall games, NES, Battletoads. Game Boy, Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Super NES, Super Mario World. These games were quite popular, of course. Now we've got a Mario comic. Right, again, I'm just going to flip through it because I don't want to spoil anything. This stuff was pretty fun, you know? To be continued. Counselor's Corner. This is where you could write in and ask questions to the counselors in Nintendo, and they might actually print it in the magazine with the answer. Where are the shoes? Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Right. Where are the shoes? The Uninvited. I've never played that game. That one's actually unknown to me. Final Fantasy Legend 2 on the Game Boy. Zardian, again, another one I haven't played. A lot of these games I haven't played, but, you know, I've seen gameplay, of course, on YouTube, but... Again, it's just going through stuff. Super Adventure Island. Now, this game I definitely have played. And it's pretty fun. Oh, yes, another walkthrough. Right? Going through the levels. 1-1, 1-2, do 1. You flip it over. 2-2, 3-1, 3-2. Then you go 4-1, 5-1. Then after that, you got a Krusty's Funhouse poster. Yes, it's still in the magazine. I like it, but I'm not that interested in it. Then you've got Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Now that game was excellent, by the way. Again, it's another walkthrough, right? Yeah. Different maps and whatever. Super Soccer and Super Soccer Champ. Never was into sports games. Don't really like them, honestly, except for professional wrestling and basketball. NBA Jam and Super WrestleMania, you know, those are pretty fun. Sculptured Software Inc. Daring Developers. This is like an article on that. They used to have all the time. Players poll contest. They had a bunch of different stuff, man. They had like win RoboCop's car, and they had like win Bill and Ted's phone booth. Like they had a bunch of stuff. It was really cool. You could even go to like the NFL Super Bowl on one of them. This one's still got the person's name written in it. Ah, yes, Nestor's Adventure. Nestor was the mascot of Nintendo Power for years. I think the only game that he was in was on the Virtual Boy, Nestor's Funky Bowling. And you have the Power Players. This is where people put in their high scores, right? Pretty cool, right? Now playing. This is the stuff that, you know, for games that's coming out. Or ones that's already out, sorry. This is when George and Rob would review games. And it says, the opinions of Rob and George do not reflect the opinions of Nintendo Power Magazine or Nintendo of America, Incorporated. Your guide to the latest releases. Yeah, they would write this stuff. It's pretty cool. Top 20. This is what they'd have for the month, right? Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES is top for 31 months. Jesus. Super Mario World on Super NES for 4 months, and Super Mario Land on Game Boy for 20 months. Damn, Mario's dominating. Oh yeah. Players' picks. See what they chose. This guy chose, I'm just gonna tell the first guy. Pilot Wings, SimCity, Super Mario World, Gradius 3, Darius Twin. You can pause the video to read this if you want to, of course. Melissa explains it all. Yes, what is the meaning of life? Please let me know. Celebrity player profile. Nickelodeon's Clarissa explains it all. I've never heard of that show. It's crazy. Packwatch. This is where you find out about the games that are coming out. Let's see, we got Krusty's Funhouse, Lemmings, ugh, Dragon Strike, Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92, Track and Field, the Game Boy version. The NES version was out for a long time before this. NBA 2, and Japan Watch, Gossip Galore, Super Faceball, Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, and Where's Waldo? It's where they'd actually list the stuff out, right? Next issue. This is just telling you, like it says, what's in the next issue. You know, back in the day, you could get back issues through Nintendo Power. Not a lot of magazines did that. So that was something kind of special, right? If you missed an issue, you could go and order it. Superpower 92. This is an ad. Keep your game in high gear. 800-255-3700. That number again is 800-255-3700. Call now. Yeah, that was for Nintendo World Class Service. Not really a thing anymore, I don't think, but it's sad. Anyways, guys, that's Nintendo Power Volume 36. Just a quick review, and this was my first video, so hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day.